So ever since I started working out, there's been this one muscle I wanted to develop more than anything. And now, after 5 years of training, it's the one I get the most compliments on. My shoulders. Let's just say my shoulders have always sucked. And not a lot of people may know this, but I actually started working out because my friends made fun of my body, which is also one of the main reasons I wanted to look like all those other superheroes do. You see, the one thing that all these superheroes have in common, which makes them look absolutely jacked, is they all have broad shoulders and thin waist, giving them that powerful wheat taper look. And I wanted the same. When I first started off my fitness journey, I made a ton of mistakes that actually slowed down my progress. So if I would start from zero with all the knowledge I have now, here's what mistakes I'd avoid and what I do to get there faster. I was listening to everybody online, and there wasn't so much information out there, so the one thing that really stuck to me was 3 sets of 12 to 15 reps. The problem? I trained at home, and I only had 10 kg dumbbells. So when the weight became easier, I didn't increase the weight, I didn't increase the intensity, I was just doing the same rep range with mediocre effort, which eventually caused a plateau in my growth. Once a weight gets too easy, you have to increase the weight by a small amount to force the muscle to continue growing. That's called progressive overload. Next, I will shift my focus from all the pressing movements that build the front delt to actually targeting the side delt a little bit more. You see, the front delt already gets hit pretty well on most chest exercises and it tends to be overdeveloped in most people. That doesn't mean I neglect them though. I still hit them on a Thursday push session with heavy dumbbell overhead press. 5 to 9 reps on my first set and then a drop set on my second set to really burn out the muscle. The side delts, however, practically the big mommy of your shoulders, are going to be giving you that big and wide look that you want. That's why we are going to be prioritizing them. To better explain this, I have to show you my workout program. I follow an upper-lower push-pull leg split. On my upper day, I'm going to do 3 to 4 sets of cable lateral raises using the cuff instead of the handle, aiming for about 12 reps and then doing partial reps until I can't lift up my arm anymore, focusing on getting a full stretch and using a weight that is pretty challenging. Then, on my push day, I do 3 sets of heavy dumbbell lateral raises, where I do my first part of the set pretty heavy, around 8 to 10 reps, and then drop setting the weight, where I can do another 10 to 12 reps. This is going to absolutely fry your side delts. Lastly, we have the real delts. This one is going to make your shoulders appear more 3D-like. They're also pretty well hit on most of your back exercises, that's why I only target them once per week on my pull sessions with 3 sets of face pulls. And if I feel like it, I also add 2 sets of real delt flies. It's worth mentioning that underdeveloped real delts can cause you to slouch your back and have really bad posture. And to really make sure I get the most amount of gains possible, I would increase my shoulder volume and frequency. So instead of just hitting them on my upper days and my push sessions, I would add 2 to 4 sets on my leg days just to hit them a little bit more. But only if I feel rested and I don't feel sore. That way we're going to be increasing our frequency from 2 times a week to 3 times a week, which is going to make a huge difference. Overall, I would focus on really feeling the muscle during the exercises, prioritizing side delt growth the most by experimenting with the best lateral raise variation for me, and increase the weight where I actually challenge myself, even if that means drop setting the weight. And if your shoulders are really behind, try putting them at the beginning of your workout when you have the most energy. Track your progress and consistently add weight so that you reach new levels. All of that helped me build the shoulders I have today. If that helped you out, hit the subscribe button. I would really appreciate it if you help me build this community even more. And thank you for watching. I'll catch you in the next one.